What up, YouTube? It's your boy Ricky Rick, and your boy Ricky Rick is back with a brand new video. Today, I'm here to discuss one of my favorite shows that I ever seen, and that's Breaking Bad. The Breaking Bad, when I watched this show, I was like, damn. It was one of those shows when I first watched the pilot episode, I was hooked. I loved it. I was hooked with all the characters. The cast was perfect. The story, I loved the story. And the people who were playing these characters did an awesome job from start to finish, Um, this show introduced me to a lot of characters like Walter White, Skyler White, Jesse Pinkman, Hank Schrader, Marie Schrader, Walter White Jr., Saul Goodman, Steve Gomez, Mike, Gus Fring, Badger, Skinny Pete, Tuco, Crazy 8. I'm talking about every single person that was on this show. There's a couple more characters I left out. Characters like Jane, Andrea, Brock, to name a few, who it didn't matter if they came in the first season, second season, third season, fourth season, fifth season. There were some people who were introduced in the final season that became such big players. Like everybody who was involved in this show had their arc, start, middle, and finish. And everything that the two main characters, Bryan Cranston, and Aaron Paul had to go through as Walter White and Jesse Pinkman, like their obstacles that they had to face, the ups and downs. It was just like, wow, like it was such an incredible story, and I'm glad that they told this story and they shared this story with us. And not only that, but they did it with such great quality. Like honestly, if you guys haven't checked out this show, I definitely recommend it. I recommend it to men, women, old viewers, young viewers. If you guys missed out or weren't paying attention to this show was amazing. This show was incredible. This show was a phenomenon. This show is something that if you watch it, you're going to be thankful that you heard about it. Um, just recently, it was announced that it's been 10 years since season one, right? So I decided to revisit that world, revisit these characters, and rewatch the pilot. The reason why is because for a lot of people who live in this world right now did not know, it was under wraps, it was a secret that there's a Breaking Bad movie just coming out in a couple weeks. October 11, 2019 is the release date for Breaking Bad, a Breaking Bad movie called El Camino starring Jesse Pinkman. Now, for those who watched the series, spoiler alert, for those who haven't, a character rode through the sunset, and his story was for us to decide what happened after. For many years, people have been asking, what happened to Jesse? Like, did he go back for this person? Or did he live happy ever after? Did he go wherever he said he wanted to go, like Alaska? Like, what happened? And I understand this is a part of me where I can relate to the people who read books, because people sometimes read books and they get left with the cliffhanger. Like, you don't know what happens to some certain characters. Some characters get their happy endings, some don't. Some, you're like, what? There's got to be more. So a lot of people who watch Breaking Bad was left wanting what happened to Jesse Pinkman. Like some of y'all who read book are left wanting more, wanting more. Luckily, we live in a world now where spin-offs, prequels, or future, way off in the future, uh, spin-offs are coming out or sequels are coming out, and Hollywood has run out of ideas, so they're just selling and milking the teeth out of what was successful. So the fact that it's been 10 years and El Camino's finally out and coming out on Netflix, I can't wait. It's been confirmed by many sources that there will be 10 characters returning for this movie. Now, the fact that there were some big players, some big characters that were in the part of the original series who are no longer with us meaning they either got shot, killed, or we don't know what happened to them. But the fact that we have 10 characters that will be coming back for this movie, um, I feel, just putting out there who I think might come back, who I think we might see out of these characters that I just listed out: Walter White, Skylar White, Jesse Pinkman, Hank Schrader, Marie, Walter Jr., Saul Goodman, Steve Gomez, Mike, Gus, Badger, Skinny Pete, Tuco, Crazy 8, Andrea, Brock, and Jane. Now, from what we've seen in the few teaser trailers that we got, we know Jesse Pinkman's in the movie because he's the one starting in it. We already got confirmed that Badger is going to be returning. Skinny Pete was on the first teaser, so he's already in it. They did show us a little like photo of Hank and Steve Gomez, the DA agents that were part of the original series, who are no longer a part of the movie because they're dead. They've been killed off. But the fact that they added that little piece is it's good to know because it's like, they're still there, they're still in this movie. The fact that it's taking part right after what happened in the original series, it brings me back. It's gonna bring a lot of fans, including myself, back to watch what happens next, like the next chapter, what happens, because we were so hooked into that show, and people who haven't seen the show can go back to it before this movie comes out and be like, oh, okay. So there was a lot of great characters. I named them twice. Who I think might return out of the 10 people. So we already know Badger, Steve, Skinny Pete, Mike will be returning. I don't think Saul Goodman will be in this movie because he already has his own spin-off slash prequel. Gus is already in it. Mike is already in it. I think we might see some of the family members like Skylar White, Marie Schrader, Walter White Jr. Um, the big the big one for me, and I'm sorry, the big one. Hold on, I'm gonna hold on that. Uh, Andrea and Brock were shown in the photograph, so I don't know if they're doing the whole Hank and Steve Gomez thing right there, but that's another picture right there that we had of past cast members. Now Brock is still alive. Will Jesse reunite with Brock in this movie? Even though time has passed by and the actor has grown, but they can recast, or maybe, who knows, maybe they do a little flash forward in the movie. Um, we will see Jesse Pinkman's dad and mom. We will see the guy who helped Walter White with his new life and help Jesse Pinkman get away and start a new life. That's a possibility. Um, as who's going to be the villain in the movie? I believe the police and the agents. I have a feeling there's been a rumor that Marie Schrader might be the big person that's pointing and pressuring the cops to capture Jesse Pinkman. So we'll see about that. But the big character for me personally, I think there is no Breaking Bad without Walter White. Now, we were left with a cliffhanger, sort of, for some of us who still believe Walter White is still alive. Um, I'm one of those people who still believe that he survived, especially if they're planning to continue the story. I think there's no Breaking Bad without Walter White. Now, I do believe that Aaron Paul, Jesse Pinkman, his character has enough to carry on the franchise alone. But I would still love to see Walter White with Jesse because those two characters are like Kobe and Shaq. It's like putting two great characters together, and when you put these two characters together, like The Rock and Stone Cold in wrestling, when you put them together, magic happens, and that's exactly what you're gonna get with these guys, especially with the three main guys that you need to make a Breaking Bad movie work. First, you got the main actor, Walter White, which is not confirmed that he's alive, but I'm just saying you need him to have Breaking Bad feel like Breaking Bad. Number two, Jesse Pinkman, his character, because they both nailed it. Number three, the creator, Vince Gilligan, I believe. You need to have those three guys. With those three guys, I'm on board, and take my money. I'll be there. You got me right there. I'll be watching when this movie drops on October 11th. I'm hooked and I'm excited. Can't wait for it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. It took me a long time to upload this video and put this together. So I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you guys want to see more Breaking Bad videos. I'm definitely a fan, just like the rest of you guys are out there. I'm waiting for the movie. Can't wait to see what happens. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, your boy Ricky Rick. I am out.